to Unfiltered from Liberty, and today we're going to talk about the Biden's attack on the Second Amendment and gun rights in general. And we start with a couple of things that they've managed to pass and or pushing through executive fiat. Apparently the Second Amendment doesn't pertain at the White House. If
For
you're,
the Constitution.
well, there you have it. But if you're 18 to 20 years of age, what happens now is if you get put on delay, they are instantly going to notify the local law enforcement that you attempted to buy a firearm. The bad news is, well, that's actually everybody. The bad news is everybody from 18 to 20 years of age, all, up until your 21st birthday, you are going to get put on delay every time you go to buy a firearm, every single time, even if you've done nothing wrong ever in your life, never skipped school, did nothing. You get put on delay, and therefore your local law enforcement will be notified that you're attempting to buy a gun. I believe that would be considered age discrimination back where I come from, but
You can go to war at 18, but you can't.
yeah, at 18 you can go to war, drive a tank, fly a jet, do whatever else, but you can navigate a submarine.
18?
But you can't come back here and buy cigarettes or or a gun.
But
It's pretty interesting.
Here's a question for you.
Yes, sir.
So, of the three of us, how many of us actually held a fully automatic weapon by the time we were 19 years old? Okay, cool. I just want to make sure. I just want to make sure that we all did that, and we did it legally.
It was perfectly
Legally,
legal.
we're
May I
saying.
say it was legal, actually.
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
100%. Yeah.
Yeah, Uncle Sam put it in their hands.
Wow. Crazy.
But they were able to trust us with that, but now that if I was 18, which I'm not, I'd instantly go on delay, et cetera and so forth. They're also looking at now banning ARs, and if you buy your AR before, as it stands right now, before January 4th of next year, it will be grandfathered in. As of January 5th next year, you're going to have to buy a $200 tax stamp, wait between 90 days and 6 months conceivably, and it's going to have to live here with us, and you won't be able to take it home till the tax stamp's done. And then on top of that, you'll have to probably get a trust as well, which is going to be another cost, which is going to help Biden's buddies, the lawyers, make more money. Not that I have anything personal against lawyers, but it seems like everything is being litigated.
So, correct me if I'm wrong, but they
Yeah.
are trying to start World War III, literally talking about negotiating, bringing Ukraine in NATO, which is going to start. That's the line in the sand, but they're going to take our ARs or ban future ARs.
Correct, yes. Even though the very Biden administration was all rah, rah, rah about Ukrainians having weapons, and we actually sent them over there not for the army, but for regular old Ukrainians to have our military firearms, which is not, by the way, an AR-15. Slight differences.
We were good. We were good taking our weapons to give to people who were fully untrained to defend their own country from upset and tyranny, but yet we're not okay with our own
Well, just keep in mind,
people to have the
the
same
mentality is, well, like our vice president said, Russia is a big country and it's picking on Ukraine, which is a smaller country, and that's not fair. And that's the mentality, I think, of the White House at this point in time. I don't know who's running the asylum anymore.
Well, from the same people who have issues with small children being bullied at school, therefore we should just do nothing about that as well, right?
Correct,
Okay.
obviously.
I want to make sure.
And also, the only person I know of that's got completely away with falsifying federal forms is our president's son. There's proof of that. He didn't even get a warning letter from anybody. So it's definitely not a level playing field, folks. And I think we all need to speak up, and everybody needs to go vote your conscience on this coming election day, because the country's slipping away from you. And if you don't do something, it's going to get ugly in a hurry, folks. If the Democrats get 4 more years, I don't know what damage they're going to wind up doing.
They're wreaking a lot of havoc already.
Yep. And a lot of this stuff's going to be very hard to undo. Everybody, please get ready to vote. Vote your conscience. Don't vote don't vote R or a D, vote what the man or woman stands for.
Yeah.
Okay, don't just blindly go in there and do R or D, whatever it is, because evil comes with both letters in front of it.
Absolutely.
Pretty much that's all I got. We want to just take a couple minutes of your time today. We're going to do this again next week, and we'll have a new subject.